ladies and gentlemen of the press. I have a brief opening statement, and then I'll take your questions. The situation we Orthodox Christians in Alaska face today is sad, not fatal, and one for which the Church has long been prepared. But make no mistake, this situation represents a mortal threat to Orthodoxy itself. For the first time in the history of the Church in North America, a lesser synod of bishops has attempted effectively to depose a bishop and to place an administrator in authority over an entire diocese. This non-canonical innovation is not only a mortal threat to the Church in Alaska, it is a mortal threat to the Orthodox Church throughout North America. The threat to the Church is this: will the Orthodox Church in America decide important issues according to Holy Scripture and the Holy Canons? Or will these issues be resolved as a result of public opinion and innovations that are appropriate for corporate boardrooms and churches characterized by congregational rule? If the call for me to vacate my office had been the result of a decent and orderly process based on Holy Scripture and Holy Canons of the Church, I would have exited Alaska immediately. It was not, and I will not, because I refuse to abandon the faithful of the diocese to the inevitable heresies that will result from substituting anything for Holy Scripture and the canons of the Church as the supreme authority of this Church. I am not, and those who have studied the history of the Church are not, surprised by the problems we face. Slander, unsubstantiated allegations, and the attempt to decide church practice by politics and public opinion have been problems the Church has defeated throughout its history. This is precisely why the Holy Fathers established church law, the Holy Canons, and why God Himself inspired the Holy Scriptures, especially and including Matthew 18:15-17 and 1 Timothy 5. Finally, let me offer the counsel of more than 2,000 years of church history to the Orthodox clergy of Alaska. Consult Holy Scripture, the canons of the Church, and pray. Then do what Holy Scripture and the canons of the Church tell you to do. To Orthodox lay people in Alaska, go to your priest and ask him to show you what Holy Scripture and the Holy Canons say as Orthodox persons, and ask what they should do in a situation like this. And then do what Holy Scripture and Holy Canons tell you to do. These are as relevant today as they have been over the last 2 millennia. For those of you who are not Orthodox Christians, I have this to say. We Orthodox Christians, like you, are imperfect people. It is also true that we Orthodox Christians have more than 2,000 years of experience living our faith despite persecution, poor leadership, gossip, and terrible infighting. And we have grown and thrived because in the end we submitted to the clear directives of Holy Scripture and Holy Canons. And by God's grace we will continue to do this in Alaska. And now I'll take your questions.